Hello, Leo. Welcome back to Healing Oaths. I hope you're doing well. I have your 2024 reading here for you, and we're going to be looking at all areas of your life for 2024. We can identify that for the way that you feel about yourself or the way that you are seen by others is that you're a little bit of a Lothario, as they would say. A Don Juan, somebody that is kind of using their power of attraction to, I would say, maybe be seductive or seduce people or to get from people something that maybe they wouldn't be willing to give up. So you're maybe needing to tone down a little bit on that type of Don Juan energy that you have going on. As far as your prosperity, your money and income, it says that God is your source. It says that everything's already supplied by the infinite source, who some people call God. And your faith will open the door for you to receive. So you need to believe it, they say, to see it. So it says there's no lack or limitation, but plenty of abundance for all to share. So know that there's enough for everybody as far as prosperity is concerned, as far as money and income. So when you're looking at things that have to do with that in your life, don't think because you don't have exactly what you want or need, it's because somebody else has it. There's enough to go around for everybody. There's provision for everybody there. As far as your home, sorry, not your home, but your day-to-day surroundings, activities that you do on a day-to-day basis, things that are involved in your neighborhood, your neighbors, your brothers and sisters, people that you're around regularly. We can see here that there is going to be a change, but it's going to be a sudden change. But because the tower here is reversed, it shows that it is a sudden change that maybe you knew about. It's not something that's a complete surprise. It is something that you were aware of and you maybe even made some level of preparation for before it happened. So whatever your day-to-day routine is, maybe some news or information communicated to you from your neighbor or from a sibling, there is going to be a change, but it's something you're aware of and you're prepared for to some degree. So it's not going to be as shocking as it would have been. As far as what it could be related to, it might be related to someone that, like a person that you know, that is, you would have thought of as, I would say, maybe somebody that maybe seemed to have been a steady person, somebody that seemed to have it all together, but in essence, they didn't. But this is not going to be a complete surprise to you. We then can see at home things to do with family. There's change going on there. We see here it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So this is your home, the things that happen that people outside of those that live with you would know. This has to do with the foundation of your family. This has to do with women, feminine people within your family, and changes happening there for you. With romance, it says you need to start looking at yourself first, loving yourself first, and your self-respect will make you more romantically attractive. So when we see in the first message we received about maybe you appear to people to be kind of a bit of a Don Juan or a Lothario, kind of overdoing it with that type of approach to people. This says here that that could be due to the fact that maybe you don't feel quite like yourself, or maybe not, I wouldn't put it like yourself. You don't really feel quite as confident as you normally do when 2024 is rolling around. So if you do put into yourself by loving yourself and respecting yourself more, which is odd for me to be saying this to Leo, but it must apply to somebody or I wouldn't be getting these messages, is that is going to make you more attractive to whoever it is that you're attracted to, whether it's the opposite sex or the same sex or whatever your situation is. You won't need that Don Juan type of I would say, approach. you will just naturally be able to become more attractive once you have a better grasp on your self-love and self-respect. As far as your creativity and things you do for your own business, if you have one, you need to strategize. Use the energy of Mars to strategize. Not only should you have a vision, but you should have a plan for the vision so you can be productive, you can be decisive, enthusiastic, systematic, right? And you'll be more competitive that way. You will then be able to make better success in those things that you're doing that are about your creativity, about your entrepreneurship, if you're an entrepreneur. For your health, we can see for 2024, you need to bring some humor into your life, Leo. So it speaks about the fact that you need to think about whether you truly have a sense of humor. Healing is enhanced with humor, and laughter can lighten almost anything, certainly most day-to-day irritations. Your goal is to bring humor to everything that causes you stress, and as this is one of the most empowered responses you can have. So for stress relief, for your mental health in 2024, you need to be a bit more lighthearted, be a bit more humorous, and that will help you. In one-to-one relationships, if you're in one, business partnerships or personal relationships, or the way that you deal with those types of opportunities, it says that friendship is what is needed there. The energy of friendship supports our desire that's intrinsic for connection with others based on mutual affection and appreciation. So whatever one-to-one situation, relationship, business partnership that you have, or the way that you share with those that are the one that is closest to you in whichever situation, you need to remember that mutuality of affection and appreciation is very important. For, again, shared resources now, speaking more about things that are material, for if you have anything to do with shared finances with somebody, a property, maybe venture that is an investment for you. It says that the law of attraction responds to my vibration. So we know that a belief is nothing more than a chronic pattern of thought, and you have the ability, if you try even just a little bit, to begin a new pattern, to tell a new story, and to achieve a different vibration, and to change your point of attraction. The law of attraction is responding to your vibration, and you can easily change your vibrational point of attraction by visualizing the lifestyle you desire and holding your attention upon these images until you begin to feel relief, which will indicate that a true vibrational shift has occurred. So if you're having any issues with anything to do with finances, something like property, dealing with finances, something like an investment, taxes, loans, you can change what's going on around that by changing your vibration, by focusing on and visualizing on what you want, what you really want. This also could indicate a transformation, and it would be a transformation in the way that you see these types of things. We know before we were talking about how maybe you need to think about or be aware of the fact that there's enough for everybody where prosperity is concerned. This would speak to me again about that same thing. Have the positive knowing that there is enough for everybody and that you will be able to have that lifestyle that you desire, the things that you desire in your life. It's about shifting or transforming by visualization and manifestation. So the next thing we see for you, Leo, is spiritually, honesty is an important thing. It says, angel wisdom reminds you that your every thought, word, emotion, and action is reflected in your aura. When you're honest, your aura is crystal clear. Everyone knows where they are, and you are with you and feels totally safe. So we talked about being the mutuality here before. It says the angel should suggest that you look within and purify any murky thoughts and feelings. Again, talking about thoughts and the vibration of thoughts. When you're truly honest with yourself, you behave with integrity and dare to be open, for there's nothing to hide. People respect and trust you. As you radiate a resonance of honesty, people respond to you with openness and honesty in their turn. We did speak about how you're appearing to people, that you appear as somebody that maybe not as, maybe a somebody sweetening people up, that you're not really that sincere, kind of like a Don Juan, a Lothario, right? And also that more self-love and self-respect will, and honesty, it says here, will benefit you in having better relationships and better outcomes. The affirmation is here: I'm honest in thought, word, and deed. So that will benefit you. We then see your long-term goals, career, your image, ambition, reputation, and we can see here it says a cycle closes in a positive way. All ends are successfully tied. Creative solutions have been found for all challenges. Satisfaction with the results. So you've earned it with respect. So here, this says that you will be able to have your reputation transformed, and you will be able to be respected instead of looked at as somebody that's a little bit shady. And like I said, it has to be for somebody out there because the message is here. So think about this and know that things are going to get better. Things will be positive. As far as hopes, wishes, and the future, we can see that there is some thought that there could be something that is going to be a parting of the ways. So here it says the broken ring, a parting of the ways in either romance or business. We spoke here about honesty and the need to be honest, and also to be very, be very fair in our. Yes, we did see that there was a need to have a better approach to these one-to-one relationships, but this, it shows here that things are going to improve and you will be able to gain respect, but it also shows that there will be a parting of the ways in either a romance or business relationship for 2024. And we can see there is some other guidance here for you. And this is about spirituality and healing and some closure. And it says, beauty. I am a spark of divinity. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows without question my own beauty, worthiness, and desirability. Again, speaking about the self-respect and self-love that's going to benefit you overall. Let me remember constantly who I am, love itself in a temporary human form. So there are things to work on in 2024 for you, Leo, but there is definitely going to be a good outcome. So take care. Bye-bye.